Hey everyone, it's Ankit. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I want to talk about 4 stocks that I'm buying, and also my mom bought 4 stocks this September and they're the same stocks I bought. If you're excited about today's video, then drop a like. It really does help out and support everything I'm doing. Leave a comment with what stocks you're buying this September and why you're buying them. Subscribe if you're brand new for weekly videos on investing and different ways to make money. Let's try to hit 6,000 subscribers on this channel. With all that out of the way, let's get into today's video and talk about these 4 stocks. First stock that I bought was Alibaba. It was real easy to make this decision because the company's balance sheet is amazing. The company is amazing. The only thing, is China is trying to implement rules and regulations for the company. But I don't see that as being a problem. It doesn't change what the company is or what they're doing or what they believe in and what their plans are and their goals. That's why I bought Alibaba. And then also, like I said, their balance sheet is amazing. Why not buy it? And I see some of the smart money and big investors are buying Alibaba. It only confirms why I'm going to buy it. And as you can see, their website, they have all different kind of products. They have health, they have fresh like food and stuff, and then all different other products that if you're looking for, they probably have it. You should check them out. A real amazing company. This is why I invested in this company, and I bought a few shares this month. And I'll be looking to add more if it keeps dipping like it is right now. So just recently I just purchased more of Tattoo Chef, and because I saw it dipping and it was a great price. And also my mom bought more Tattoo Chef because we realized the product is amazing. We had one of their products recently when we went to Sam's Club and we tried it out. Let me see if I can find if it's on here. So we had the enchilada bowl with rice cauliflower. We had this product and we loved it, and it tastes amazing. There's 4 bowls in this package, and we were impressed with the way it tasted. It tasted amazing. It's easy to make, so we were very impressed. And I think this company has a lot of potential and can do amazing things if they keep making amazing products like this, and they just have to find a way to get it to the customers and have customers try it. And so just recently, when I went to Sam's Club, I saw this enchilada bowl with rice cauliflower, and I was like, okay, let me see what Tattoo Chef's products are like. And so I went and bought this enchilada bowl. I went home. A couple days later, I tried one out, heated it up in the microwave, added a little bit of cheese, a little bit of hot sauce, and then I tried it, and I was really pleased with the product, and it tasted really good. This is why I'm investing in this company, and I believe it has a lot of potential. It can grow, and I believe that they're going to make other food products and hopefully reach a deal with some company or someone to have their products in their restaurant location or wherever it might be. Another company or stock I just purchased recently was Berkshire Grey, which is a robotics company, because I believe this company has a lot of potential in the future. And if you look at what robotics is going to do for the future, it's going to be pretty amazing. I think it has a little I think you're going to be able to use the technology for making cars, shipping and packaging the items, helping like customers out when you're in a store, and a couple other things. You just got to get creative with all the potential that it has. The Berkshire Grey and AHS accelerate next generation warehouse robotics for Fortune 100 e-commerce and 3PL providers. Berkshire Grey Inc., the leader in AI-enabled robotic solutions that automate supply chain processes, is partnering up with Advanced Holding Systems, a leading system integrator of fulfillment and distribution solutions with supply chains, to help companies grow despite the labor shortages and logistic challenges. This partnership combines AI-enabled robotic automations. This partnership combines AI-enabled robotic automations and system designs and integration services to deliver next-generation warehouse robotics to the world's largest, best-known e-commerce third-party logistics providers. Berkshire Grey, and you can see how the robot is packaging everything: Colgate, beef. Make sure it's getting to the right location. So this is automating everything when you're packaging items, sending them out, making sure it's the right item. So I think this robot is going to have a lot more potential and be able to do other things other than just packaging items. I think it's going to be able to help with, let's say restaurants need someone to deliver food, it might be able to help with that. Let's see, you want to have a car deliver some food, you can integrate one of these arms to the car and have the car deliver food and then pick it up. So the possibilities are endless. So here's what the company has to offer. It's robotic packaging or picking, mobile robotics, AI software, electromechanics, real world customer results, faster 90% up to 90% reduction in truck unload time, higher throughout 3x up to 3x increased capacity, lower costs, up to 70% reduction in overhead costs, less space, up to 35% smaller footprint. As you can see, this company provides an efficient way to package items and organize items and everything else. Another reason I bought more shares of the stock and currently own shares before I bought more, Berkshire Grey announces global availability of its AI-enabled robotic pick and pack solution for e-commerce fulfillment following successful customer deployments. And as you can see, the stock is up 10.90%. Berkshire Grey's RPP solution is in deployment, including SoFi Logistics flagship fulfillment center in Japan. So Berkshire Grey's system was designed and built to optimize SKU processing and improve picking and packaging efficiency and speed operational throughput. Zero pressure placement, ensuring even multiple delicate items can fit safely into a single packaging without dropping or overcramming items. Advanced machine vision, priority real-time planning algorithms to manipulate individual items for placement on the fly and achieving a tight, safe fit within each box. Autonomous dense packaging, which leaves less air in each box, reduce the packaging materials needed, thereby lowering both the shipping costs and environmental impact of e-commerce orders. So the next stock that I've been buying recently was SoFi stock. If you already haven't, I posted a video about the SoFi stock and why I'm so excited about it and why I'm buying more shares of SoFi. I had someone leave me a comment and tell me about it, saying SoFi is down right now. Yes, it is down, but that's a great buying opportunity if you want to buy. And just remember, average down, don't average up. If you want to, you can average up, but just, be aware of the risks involved when you do that. and learn risk management, do your research and due diligence before you go invest it and buy it. But yeah, I've been buying more SoFi, and if it keeps dipping, I'll keep buying. I'm holding it for the long term. So I know some of you might be like, oh, he made a video about SoFi. No, I'm not saying you're going to get quick returns on it, but you will get nice returns once the bank charter and everything clears up. So I want to talk about the bank charter today, and some of you might not know how long it takes for the bank to get the bank charter and get all that approved. So today I want to talk more about it, but I am buying more SoFi. And like I said earlier, with the bank, with SoFi, now that SoFi is getting that bank charter, hopefully sooner than later. Restrictions are real tight for the banks to get that bank license and the bank charter. Banking license needs to be approved by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and the Federal Reserve. A bank license would enable SoFi to hold customers' deposits and make loans without having to rely on a bank to partner up with. It currently, right now, what it's currently doing is, using a bank as the middleman or the middle person. They don't want to do that. They just want to give the loans out directly without dealing with the middle person, because you know how that goes when you're always dealing with the middle person. And also, a great thing is about SoFi is you don't have to leave your house. Once they get that bank charter, you can hopefully use the app and then get the bank loan. Like I said, this is all opinion. I don't know how they're gonna do it yet, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a great job with it. And with all this means more profits for them. You know how banks work. They give out loans. I'll also go more in depth about how they're going to get more profits in just a few minutes. There's 114 million Americans, or about 44.81% of Americans, that took out personal loans in this last year. And like I said earlier, they can cut the middleman out, then do the loan process by themselves. They don't need the other person. They don't need the middle person to help out with it. That's what this bank would mean, this banking license. SoFi, decided SoFi will contribute $750 million of its own capital to get the bank ready. So even though they got Golden Pacific, that doesn't really mean that SoFi banking meets the standards right now. But SoFi plans to contribute $750 million of its own capital to get the bank ready for rapid national expansion. And since it's getting about $2.4 billion in the upcoming, merger that they already had, that should help out with everything and hopefully acquire some other small companies. Here's what makes SoFi different from Robinhood. It has all these features. And this is not about investing. It's also about the loans, the insurance, credit cards, auto loan refinancing, credit score, and budgeting. Why do 2 million plus members love SoFi? Smart money moves earn you more points. Help when you need it. You can get that customer service. Like when I was first on Robinhood, customer service was non-existent. Like, I was sent them an email about, oh, I'm having this issue, I'm having that issue, or I'll send them a message straight through the app, and no one ever replied. I felt like I was talking to a robot. Then it has the complimentary member benefits, and like I said in my SoFi video, it's a one-stop shop for your finance, designed to work better together. Your money works better when it's all in one app. So 59 billion plus in funded loans, 22 billion in debt paid off. SoFi, they started with handing out loans for students, and now they're becoming this nice little fintech company, and they have this amazing stock. So that's why I'm continuously buying it. So once they get that bank charter, I think you'll see the stock go up, and I'm pretty sure they have more monies to expand and acquire other companies. And then who knows how much they're going to make off that SoFi stadium, or if they have plans to work with someone else, which they already are, like Square and other companies. But they could also pick up ideas from Square and incorporate those ideas into their own company. So there's a lot of things that can happen, and you just have to be patient. We're gonna see what happens, but I'm a long-term holder in SoFi, and I will be. Some of you might be asking, how do banks make money? So banks make money, first of all, with fees. If you already don't know, there's all these different fees: late fees, overdraft, a whole bunch of other ones. You just have to be careful with them. So this article tells you how they make money. Profits from debt interest. Let's say foreclosures, defaulting on loans. Not only they collect money from the person, but they're also collecting money from selling the house or the car, whatever they didn't pay off. For example, right here, your standard checking account might earn you 1% each month, but the bank is using those funds to issue mortgages at 4%, student loans at 12%, credit cards at 20%. And then, like I said earlier, bank fees. Here's all the different fees. We have accounting maintenance fees, inactivity fees, overdraft, like I told you earlier, excessive withdrawal fees, wire transfer fees, charge for paper statements, debt replacement fees, ATM fees, bad check penalties, minimum balance charges, interchange fees. While swiping your debit or credit card is generally free to you, a transaction or processing fee called interchange is typically generated. This fee is charged by your bank to the merchant bank. And expenses banks pay: non-interest expenses, interest expenses. What to consider when choosing a bank. When you deposit money in your bank account, you're paying an opportunity cost. This means instead of investing that money yourself, you're allowing the bank to earn a profit using your money. And not only that, they're only going to pay you maybe 5 or 10 cents. This is why I tell people to invest and constantly invest all the time. And this is why I'm trying to encourage whoever is not investing right now to do it. It's for you. It doesn't benefit me because I'm already doing it, but I care about everyone, so I want to help people. And that's why I'm the type of person that I go to other people and I help them start an account and learn how to invest, provide them certain stocks that I'm buying. And then, I have helped people in the past buy stocks, sell it at the same time I have, and gain about 100% profits, sometimes even more. Here are some key things that you want to look for when you're considering a bank, which I always say have a little bit of money just in case, but most of your money should be invested somewhere and having it work for you. But everyone's different, and I understand everyone's situation is different. So anyways, let's get right into it. Make sure the bank is FDIC insured. The first thing you should look for in a bank is that it's insured by the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. That's what FDIC stands for, if you don't know. And that means you're covered for losses of at least $250,000 if the bank goes out of business. And you should also make sure you always read through the fees and the associated costs and hidden charges with the bank. Decide on what type of bank you want. There's big banks, there's local banks, there's credit unions, there's online banks. So those are all the different options you have to consider when you're. So the reason I'm talking about this is because of SoFi, and that's why I'm bringing all this up. And these are all the different possibilities they have with SoFi. Some of you might be thinking, the revolving money myth. Your deposits don't fund bank loans. Common mythology says that banks take the money that customers deposit into their savings account and lend it out to borrowers for a profit. The bank makes only a small amount of interest payments on the deposits it receives and charges much higher interest rates on the loans it extends and pockets the difference as a handsome profit. Basically, in this scenario, banks acts as a middleman, playing the matchmaker between savers who want to earn a return on their excessive capital and borrowers who are willing to pay for that a loan. So they basically connect the two and help each other find what they want and what they're looking for. Banks create the money they lend. And according to Forbes, this means that banks create money every time they lend money. In fact, the vast majority of money, 97%, comes into being through commercial banks extending loans. They're able to do this because banks are allowed to lend much more money than they have. The money they lend isn't really theirs. Banks operate on a system called fractional reserve, which allows them to keep only a small fraction of money they lend available on hand as withdrawable cash reserves. Also, the 1913 Federal Reserve Act requires banks to maintain the minimum cash reserves needed to clear outgoing checks. SoFi Technology, which is going to be soon to be SoFi Bank, increases size of offering and prices 1.1 billion convertible senior notes offering due 2026. Today announced that its price is private offering of 0% convertible senior notes due at 2026. The notes will be sold in a private offering only to persons reasonably believed to be qualified institutional buyers. Pursuant to Rule 144A under the Securities Act of 1933. The settlement within a period of 13 days from and including the date notes are first issued up to an additional 100 million aggregated principal amount of notes. So we all know that SoFi wants to start their own bank and have their banking license. How can I start a bank? Starting a bank involves a long organizational process that could take a year or more, permissible from at least 2 regulatory authorities. Extensive information about the organizers, the business plan, the senior management team, the finance, the capital equity, risk management for infrastructure, and other relevant factors must be provided to the appropriate authorities. The processed bank must first receive approval for the federal or state charter, which is SoFi. They're waiting for it right now. But the key thing that I wanted to read off, it's going to take time. A year or more. So I know a lot of videos have been saying, oh, it might happen real soon. Just to process, and they need to get approval. They need to go through both of the people, and so it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's worth the wait. That's why I'm investing in SoFi right now, and I'm willing to wait because I know this is almost like guaranteed returns. But nothing, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, I'm just saying like it's almost going to be. Here's a list of all the things that they need to do before they can get that bank license or bank charter and become a bank. The list is long, as you can see, but they need to accomplish and do all these before they can get it. So it's going to take some time, and I just have to be patient. You have to be patient if you're investing in SoFi or want to invest in SoFi. But you're going to get good returns, hopefully, if everything goes through as planned. You never know what can happen. That's why. But I think that they're going to get this bank license or bank charter and become the bank. They're already showing a lot of signs that they're one step closer, with all the LinkedIn people having their name changed to SoFi Bank, and they had their the title changed and the name of the company changed for a while. If you go look on LinkedIn, you see it's been for a while. It's been a couple months to maybe even a year. So hopefully it's around the corner. We don't know, but hopefully sooner than later.